What's good, SiriusXM? It's Young Gravy. I'm trying to get that bag so I can retire and live out my dreams, baby. But to do that, I need to be smart with my money. This is my guide to getting that bag. There's a lot of ways you can invest. I had almost like an addiction at one point to crazy sort of calls and puts, which is basically betting on the stock market. The first year of COVID, I made more money on that than I did on music. If you have time on your hands and you want to really learn, gaming the stock market is very lucrative. But I'd say in most cases, be safe. Diversify, put some money into a home. If you're buying a home rather than renting one, that's always a move. Don't leave your money sitting around. I mean, I have my money all over the place, invested here. I think 3% is actually sitting in a bank account because it's doing nothing there. So invest everything, get it out there, whether it's a money manager that takes a little percentage. If you find the right person, you can trust them. I mean, it's worth it. And I mean, if your money's invested in something, you're saving it. You're not. It's just, when I say not having anything in the bank, that doesn't mean I'm not saving. I have money in long-term investments, like even retirement funds. Personally, I spend my money just on experiences, like going out with friends and buying drinks and food and that sort of thing. Unless it's something that's really going to bring you happiness or something that you really are going to enjoy or you think is going to in some way bring positivity into your future, like what's the point in spending money on another pair of shoes or whatever it is, unless, it makes you happy. Something I always spend money on, even if it's a little extra, is like good service. If I really like a waiter or whatever it is, bathroom attendant, something like that, and they really make me happy, I love giving out $100 tips, whatever it is, those people deserve that. I don't spend a lot of money on like crazy lavish stuff. I don't like buying like cars. I mean, I bought a Tesla because I needed a car out in LA, and self-drive is just, it changes my life. I can work while I'm in traffic. Something I would never spend money on, lottery tickets. Any type of that real low-level gambling is a waste of money, and I wouldn't recommend anyone doing that. If you're going to gamble, at least go play blackjack or something. You got to be different. That's the main thing. Everything has been tried or done before, so there's going to be comparables. You're not necessarily going to be different. You're not going to be completely original. It's very rare for that to happen. But setting yourself apart from everyone else that's doing something even relatively similar is important. Being confident. I mean, it's a little different as a rapper because, it's like me, myself, I am the brand. But like, whatever it is, I mean, you look at companies like Liquid Death's a cool example where they have such a strong brand. There's no other metal water. And they're so confident with everything they do. They're like the killer rock out water or whatever, like brands like that I think are sick, I think just having a brand that like is very cohesive and stands out is going to sell way more than, just something general. Businesses, man, invest in yourself. I've started some side hustles, clothing brand. Back in the day, I ran a pizza company when I was in college. Putting money into other hustles. I mean, it's fun and fulfilling. Right when I was starting to rap, I was in college, and it was like kind of like helped inspire me pursuing a rap career because this was successful. Basically, my good friend and I, he's my roommate at the time, I was a senior in college. We bought this electric vehicle. It's like almost like a big golf cart with 6 seats. I'm sure maybe y'all have seen those in like party towns where like you can like hop on and pay a couple bucks to get a ride. We got one of those for like 25 bands that we both saved up. I mean, for me, it was like from selling weed and, just random jobs I'd had. And we decked it out with lights, put speakers on it, and in the back, we put a big, basically heating sort of device. Like, it was like a big trailer that was made out of metal and kept it hot in the back. And what we did is we partnered with the local pizza company every Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 8 p.m. until 4 a.m. We would hire 2 college kids. We had a bunch of employees, hire these kids to drive around campus and sell pizza by the slice to drunk kids. It worked out so well. It was called the Pizza Roller. We were making big bags every night. I drove it myself a number of times, and it was mad fun. People were loving it, and it was like you'd hear the music coming. It was like an ice cream truck for drunk people that are waiting in line at a bar. We'd come and we'd start selling. You buy a pizza for $10, then you go sell, however many slices. I think it's 8 slices, $3 a pop or $4 a pop. By the end, we got apartment buildings that wanted to advertise on it. We got all this, and in the end, I think senior year of college, we made like close to 100 bands on the Pizza Roller. So that was my first hustle before rap. So, think outside the box. Invest your money in, something you're passionate about. I don't know if I ever told all the details before, so y'all got to hear first. I'm working on a side clothing brand. Well, I mean, it's already, there's some stuff out there already that people just don't really know I'm fully associated with. Throwing shows for other artists. I signed my first artist recently, Trippy the Kid. I mean, I've collaborated with him, but we have our Bread and Butter Records is kind of my label. So I want to sign more artists. There's the clothing, there's the label, and I really want to open a bar soon. I've looked into like releasing like my own beverage. I mean, I did actually drop a Cosmo blend, a fancy one that did well. A lot went into that, and I think that maybe when I have more time, I want to do something like that. But opening a bar, y'all tell me where I should open one. I've been looking at Tampa, Nashville, Minneapolis, one of those cities that needs a little extra. I got to go somewhere where I know, where I know it, and there aren't a ton of other people already, slaying it. So I mean, Minneapolis is my hometown. That's probably where I'll do it. I think I have saved for retirement now, but I want to keep rapping. It's fun. Well, I guess it depends on what I want to do after I retire. Like I said, all that money that's invested, a lot of it I'm not going to take out for long period of time. When I retire, I don't know, man. Like traveling is awesome, but I've done so much of it. But it's always for work. So I think visiting all the friends, like I'm thinking about when I'm old, coming back and visiting all the kids I grew up with, traveling to just wild places and doing like, rich old person shit. Smoking cigars on the beach in Cuba, going to Thailand and like doing ayahuasca in the woods, shit like that. I want to do some weird, older person shit. All right, baby, this is Gravy. You just got my secrets for stacking bread. A lot of gravy coming. Come and check it out, baby.